A lot of people don't take vlogging seriously, and they think it's this silly modern trend of the internet generation. But in fact, it is an extremely powerful and even important art form that has the potential to completely change your life, especially if you're a musician. So I've been vlogging my music journey for 5 years at this point, and I can tell you right now that it has completely revolutionized how I view my life, how I view my music journey, and it has taught me so many powerful lessons that I'm going to share with you in this video. And by the way, these vlogs haven't been conventionally successful on YouTube. At the time of recording this, my most viewed vlog has 1,104 views, and that's only because I put Jacob Collier in the thumbnail and the title. I haven't monetized my life, nor have I built an audience from this, so why should you listen to me? Well, let me tell you a straight up fact right here. The true benefits of pursuing any creative endeavor aren't reflected by numbers on a screen. They are reflected in the character that you become and the skill set that you acquire along the way. This is not about views and subscribers. It never was. Vlogging is about documenting your life journey for you and for your friends and for your future self. 2 years ago, my band Emily Ellis was asked to open for a pretty big Australian band called Bootleg Rascal. This was a massive opportunity for us. But the show was in a place called Queenstown, which is a 3.5-hour drive from Dunedin. And so we went in 2 cars. I went with my bass player Jakira, and we drove in my Toyota Caldina, which had been a trustworthy steed up until this point. But halfway across the drive, the engine started making the sound click, 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 click. It sounded like a helicopter, and that was not a good sign. And so we roll the car to the nearest mechanic, and he opens it up, inspects the engine, and then turns to me and says, "Look, mate, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's And so I said to the man, well, we've got to get to Queenstown tonight. We're playing a pretty big show. What can we do right now to help the car? Can we put oil in it or something?" And this is what he says to me. He says, "Turn the radio up." And so that's what we did. We turned the radio up, drove on to Queenstown, and prayed for the best. But 10 minutes out of Queenstown, the engine failed and the car died on the side of the road. Long story short, the others rescued us. We got to the venue, we played the show, and unfortunately we had to leave the car on the side of the road, just dead. Now this story illustrates my main point. It's a story. The music journey is an epic tale that we have the privilege of getting to write and forge ourselves, and we get to share that story with other people, with our music, with the videos that we make, with vlogs. Now this is a really powerful perspective on life in general. You are the main character of your own life story. And so that is kind of like the main umbrella lesson that I learned, but there are several other smaller lessons underneath that wider umbrella that I wanted to share with you. For example, bad experiences are actually good experiences because they are the conflict, the tension, the drama that define our character and that define the story that we get to tell. That's exactly what I learned with this car incident. When the Caldina broke down, it was a stressful situation and I was feeling a lot of stress in my body. However, because I was vlogging that experience, I was almost able to step outside of my body and kind of see it as a storyteller and realize that actually this is a really good story. If we had just got to the venue and everything had gone swimmingly, great, band goes to venue, plays show, everything is happy days. Like, that's such a boring story, right? Now here's the next big lesson that I learned, which is that vlogging is actually a form of memoir. You're not just making goofy little videos, you're actually documenting your life journey. You're actively crafting your autobiography, and it's a living autobiography. I've been able to really connect with my own unique journey, my path as a musician, and that's the next big lesson that I've learned, right? I've been able to connect with myself, with my journey, with my unique path that I get the privilege to walk. Now, I'm not some special snowflake. You have an equally special journey that you are walking as well. Now, the story that you are telling with your life, the path that you're walking, that is who you are as a person. That is like your uniqueness that nobody else has. And so if you started vlogging your music journey, you're gonna really tap into your own uniqueness and your own personal brand. My vlog over the years has evolved. It's gone in seasons, right? I went from that adventurer season into the university season where I met all of these really cool musicians that I collaborated with and, you know, formed bands, and I documented the journey of my band Downside Up, and I've been documenting the journey of my band Emily Ellis, which is like my main band. And as I continue to grow and evolve as a musician, I get to share that journey and I get to document it and take you along the ride with me, right? And so because of that, I'm actually chronicling not just my journey, but the journey of my friends and fellowship as well. My friends have been most of the views on my vlogs because they're the ones that find it most entertaining. They get to see their journeys from my perspective, and so that's just very entertaining for them, and they always bugged me like, Josh, when's the next vlog coming out? And that's honestly such an honor. I really feel honored to be able to do that. Okay, so now I wanted to share some lessons specific to YouTube, because in all of my vlogs, I've been able to kind of improve as a YouTuber, and I've been able to learn what works and what doesn't work with videos on YouTube. The first lesson is that you have to tell a story. When I started my vlog on this channel, I was just filming random scenes of my music journey that were kind of disconnected. But as I went on, I started to realize that actually if I focused the vlog as like an episode on a specific activity or event that I was doing in my journey, then it would make a much more compelling story. Now, if you don't have a clear sense of story, you might fail in this next point, which is that your editing should be tight and lean for it to be effective. If you don't have a clear through line, you're at risk of just putting everything into your vlog or your video, and it's just full of fat, it's cloudy, and the viewer just isn't sure what's going on in the video. Whereas if you have a clear sense of story, you know exactly what needs to be in the video and what needs to be taken out. I film just about everything when I'm making a vlog, but 80% of it gets cut out, and I only keep the 20% that are like the gems that actually relate to the story at hand. And the third big lesson that I learned is that vlogging and video in general is a very dynamic art form. You're actually combining so many different artistic mediums to create a video. You're combining music, visual effects, editing, acting, storytelling, writing, just all of these things that come together to make a video. And so you can be so creative with making your videos, and vlogging is a really great playground for exploring your own artistic expression. Like, a lot of people are very limited with how they think about vlogs. Like, I'm just gonna film myself going about my day. You can do anything with a vlog. You can fictionalize it. Like, one of the craziest vlogs that I made was this vlog where I cloned myself, right? And so I had these two timelines of myself. One of the timelines, he had to like slow down time because he was failing at his task, and he did that by going into Decker's dream. So he went into the dream realm, which slowed down time. It was like this Inception concept. This was really fun to make. It was just a really great creative expression for me just to make this vlog. Okay, now I wanted to share with you some practical benefits that you will gain if you actually started vlogging. The first one is that you will develop an eye for beauty and entertainment. By filming things and by vlogging my life, I've actually developed an eye for beauty. And what I mean by that is that when I'm like out and about, I'm constantly scouting out for the beautiful scenes, for the beautiful shots. And even say at a gig, I'm like looking for the right angles, for the interesting angles, and I'm seeing like all of the musicians lined up in a row like that, and I start filming that, and I just find this, it's an artistic way to look at the world. The second benefit is that you accumulate B-roll. If you've watched any of my videos, you will have noticed that I include footage from my music journey, right? It's because I've been documenting my music journey for 5 years. And so if you have a YouTube channel and you're trying to make it more original and authentic, if you start vlogging your journey, you're actually going to accumulate shots and footage and scenes from your own life that you can use in your videos to make them more authentic and original. The third benefit is that you're going to level up your skills. If you want to speedrun YouTube, just make a vlog every single week. By making a vlog, you're going to train all of the necessary skills that you need to become an effective YouTuber. I made a whole video about the skills-based approach to YouTube, which you can find on my channel, so I'm not going to talk about all the skills, but I will talk about two main categories of skills that you will develop if you make vlogs. The first is that you will develop camera wielding skills. And by camera, I'm really talking about your phone. You're going to gain the skill of actually composing a shot, right? Making a shot look good. You're going to gain steady hands, which means that you can actually stabilize your phone to capture good quality footage. You're also going to gain kind of dynamic cinematic movements with your phone. And the next category of skills is presentation skills, which means how you show up on camera. You're really going to be able to train this if you start vlogging. And the main one here is actually being yourself on camera. If you're able to actually be yourself on camera, that's it. You've basically won the presentation game. That's huge right there. But also you're going to learn how to be charismatic and energetic on camera, and you're going to develop entertainment skills. And the fourth benefit is that viewers will connect with you more. These talking head videos have a terrible graph. Most people click off in the first 30 seconds of these videos. And I think it's because I feel like a salesman in these videos. Like I'm trying to sell you on an idea. Even in this video, I'm trying to sell you on the idea that vlogs can actually change your life. But when you click onto a video like this, you don't trust me. I'm just some random guy, so why should you trust me? Whereas with a vlog, you're not selling anyone on anything. You're just sharing your life. You're just documenting your life journey. This is just who I am. This is just what I'm doing, like it or not. Okay, so if you're still watching the video at this point, you're either on the fence or very keen to start vlogging. So I'm going to finish this video off with some super tactical tips to get you started actually making decent vlogs right from the jump. Number one, don't wait to start. Just start. Just do it. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can iterate as you go. Number two, imperfection is where the magic is. Honestly, this is a chance to be imperfect and actually lean into and embrace your imperfections, because that's what people actually connect with. Number three, show the ugly moments. Don't just share the best of your life. That's just not real. We all know that life just isn't like that. Show the moments when things go wrong, when everything crumbles and falls to pieces, because that's the drama, that's the tension, that's where the story is. Number four, know when and where it's appropriate to vlog. This is very important. Be sensitive when vlogging. Don't just throw a camera in people's faces. People might not want to be in your videos, nor do people want their houses or their spaces to be in your videos. So if you're going to be vlogging in someone's flat or something, just ask for permission. Say, hey, can I please vlog here? Is that cool? And yeah, if you get permission, that's fine. Also, specifically for the music journey, don't vlog on stage. This is a lesson I learned recently. I was on a pretty big stage a couple of days ago. It was a pretty big festival. There was a crowd of about 800, and I was trying to vlog the experience. And I was up there on stage. I was vlogging the bassist before we started the show. You know, it was a tight turnaround. We needed to be performing right then and there, and there I was looking like a fool vlogging the thing. Make sure that you've got your main task sorted before you start vlogging, because vlogging is a secondary thing to your main thing, okay? So make sure that you're always prepared. You've always got your main thing sussed before you start vlogging it. Number five, use the back camera of your phone instead of the front one. The back camera is higher quality than the front one. Also, if you have cinematic mode on your phone, use that if you're filming a subject. What it does is it brings the subject into focus and blurs out the background. Number six, have a story arc and a theme. We've already talked about the importance of storytelling in your videos. Having a theme is more about having a wider story arc to your vlog, right? So try to see your vlog in seasons. Like, what season are you in your music journey or your life journey? And try to tap into the unique perspective you have. Like, are you in an interesting music scene? Are you at music school? Are you studying music? And the seventh and final tip is to start with a bang. Don't start your vlog with, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing this. No. Take the most interesting part of the vlog, the part where there's the most tension and drama, and you want to put that right at the start of the video, right? Maybe just for like 5 or 10 seconds, just so that the viewer can be like, whoa, what's going on here? And it's like, whoa, and then it cuts to the start. And so they're more invested in, you know, going through the vlog to see what actually happens. Okay, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really excited for you if you're actually going to start your vlog after this video. Good luck, have fun, vibe and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!